When did the light bulb pop that you wanted to try this? Or
Well, now it was, gosh, I guess about 4 years ago is when we got started. But to go back, I worked at, it's interesting since we're going into Oklahoma. I was transferring from Oklahoma to UCLA and had already told Barry I was already going to UCLA and everything. And I was back in Henrietta the summer of '86, and Barry called me and said, "Hey, have you found a summer job yet?" And I said, "No, I haven't." He said, "I've got a buddy who just bought a distributorship in Tulsa, and I've got an interview for you tomorrow if you want to take it."
right.
Which was odd that he was reaching out to me. I wasn't even at Oklahoma any longer, but so I went and I got the job and worked there that summer and, built displays and hauled beer. And then at the end of the summer, I cruised around with the owner and learned a lot about the beer business. Went on to UCLA, drank a lot of beer like all college kids, and then came back to Dallas and became really close friends with the local distributorship, the family here in Dallas. And so I'd done a lot. I'd done some national campaigns. I'd spoke at their sales meetings. I felt like I'd been, I guess a long story short, I felt like I'd been in the beer business in a roundabout way for a good part of my life. But then it was during COVID that, everything kind of became crystal clear for me that I knew people were going to go one of two ways during that time. And I was determined to come out of COVID in the best shape of my life. And so I really ratcheted things up intensely. And it was during that stretch that I just thought, it just seems to me like that beer could be done better. That there was a space for a better for you beer, and that's what kind of got it launched. And what's different about eight is, we're 100% organic grains, we're
Right.
antioxidant hops, and we don't add any syrups or sugars or any of that. So it's the cleanest beer on the market. The measurables are important, and ours hit right, competitive with anyone else. We're 90 calories, 2.6 carbs. Um, but it's not a watered down light beer. We refer to it as light beer made right. And what that represents is all the things that I just said as to why it's a cleaner beer. But I think if you go to the grocery store, you can go down pretty much any aisle in a grocery store, and there's going to be a section within that aisle that's a better for you department. And now that's available in the beer cooler as well.
Yep.
And eight has provided that. So I love the product and what it represents.